guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today in this one, I just want to focus on the banner unit that is coming with Bardock. We can sort of talk about this unit. I'm not really. Oh, I thought I had the. I guess I turned the intros. Oh, we don't have a Goku on the team. That's why the intro didn't play. Oh, well, there we go. A funny start to this. Okay, anyway, yeah, all right. You gotta have a Goku for the Bardock intro. Bit of a bummer there. It's fine. We're talking about Tora anyway. Okay, so this unit, I don't know exactly how much I'm going to like this character, right? They are doing at least one of the two things I really like, which is they're supporting heavily. So this is a character that gives storied figures, one of the worst categories in the game by far, 3 key and 30% attack and defense. Then they get another 30% attack and defense to that support if there is a Bardock attacking in the same turn. So what that means is this character is very similar to Birder and Jace. That is the exact design that Birder and Jace have, right? So that's good. Being able to potentially give that ability, I think is very, very, very solid. Now, it's... I guess the Team Bardock LR should activate that, right? I believe they should. But I do like that, right? Them giving that support is going to be very helpful. They're getting 150% attack and defense start a turn, 50% attack and defense on Super, okay? They get 20% attack and defense for each storied figure category ally in the team. That's... It is rough to just hear that, but the one thing you do want to keep in mind is that all of the Team Bardock members are storied figure category characters, right? All the Bardocks are. All the Team Bardocks and stuff like that. Actually, I believe that are the Super Saiyan Bardocks and stuff like that, are they storied figures? I just have to double. They are. Okay, yeah. All the Bardock stuff is all storied figures, so that will be good for this character. Now the area where I'm not really too sure how good this character is going to be is that they get a 10% chance to crit, to dodge, and damage reduction per Team Bardock category ally attacking in the same turn. So what that means is they're always going to have 10% chance to crit, dodge, and 10% damage reduction. Because they themselves will count. And if there's other Team Bardock members, they can get an extra 10% each. Now, I mean, 20% chance to dodge is something a lot of my characters frequently have. And I win consistently off a 20% chance to dodge. Right? It's like, it sounds stupid to some people who I feel like don't have as much experience in the game as me. I'll just say it flat out. I feel like that ability can be solid. Just having another Team Bardock member with them could be pretty good. This is a character, yeah, then their super attack effect, look at this. 30% attack, and then they raise super class allies attack by 30% for one turn. So you guys know the deal. Full dodge is going on this unit, is exactly what's going to happen. Oh my god, they're INT. That sucks. They're INT, which means there's not a level 5 INT dodge, like gold dodge, or there's not a level 5 silver INT dodge. There's not a level 2 silver bronze, or I'm not saying it correctly. There's not a bronze level 2 dodge for INT, and there's not a 5 silver dodge for INT, because damn, that sucks. Because this is a character I want to slam as much dodge in this character as possible. I like what they're doing with them, though. These, like, I like all the instances of support. Again, we got damage reduction in here. We have dodge in here. Like, that's exactly what to give a unit like this. The point of these characters, right, is to really help out the main Dokkan Fest TUR. And I do think that this Tora, because remember, this unit, this is another bad choice by Dokkan, is this character is just Tora. This should have been a new named character. What they really should have done is this unit right here should have been Tora and Fasha, and then they should have made Borgos and Shugesh a character as well, where, you know, they were like Raccoon and Goldo. That's what Dokkan should have done, and that would have helped out Bardock a lot. I think that this unit, though, it being around is going to help Bardock quite a bit. All right, so our link set here, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Cold Judgment, Team Bardock, Saiyan Pride, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So 258k defense. We get 50% on super attack, and that's it, huh? Yeah, their defense isn't that's not the craziest. They are going to have a little bit of damage reduction, and the dodge is going to be important for this character. I don't know. This is with no support, no cool judgment, though, so we certainly could get higher. I mean, they do a 5 million... I'll tell you guys this. A 5 million attack stat on, like, this type of unit, I will take. Absolutely. I feel like that is a solid attack stat. And it is going to be unfortunate. At the start of these fights, as, you know, like, the Tora unit is out-damaging Bardock is unfortunate. Remember that in this run, we don't have Bardock's intro up, right? No Goku on the team. Yeah, Now, okay. Let me get my mind off of Bardock for just 1 second here. And let me just sort of think about how... whatchamacallit is going to work. Like, I'm just trying to think of how good this Tora unit is going to be. Certainly, you know, without just, like very casual sort of, like, guard or a high level of damage reduction or high level of dodge, right? Like, I definitely think that this character is, like, worse than Birder and Jace. This, to me, feels like a worse version of Birder and Jace. I think Birder and Jace have, what, the 50% chance to dodge? I think Birder and Jace's 50% chance to dodge is probably better than the 10% chance to crit dodge and damage reduction per Team Bardock member in the category. I do think so, right? Okay, so this is going to be a very strong turn in terms of support and stuff like that. Let me give the Team Bardock, let me get them a super attack right away. That will be important, right? Because that will give us the, whatchamacallit. They give a little bit of extra attack buff. So we're basically at 300k defense. So we're going to be around 450k defense after they super attack, right? I mean, okay. I mean, on this turn, they have 450k defense about, right? Like somewhere in that, like very, very close to that range. With 30% damage reduction and 30% chance to dodge is good. That is good. So like that at this point on this turn, sure. But Team Bardock like this INT LR Team Bardock, we could potentially see them in the celebration info, which might be today or it might be in a couple days because the Bardock banner, I believe, is on Halloween like I was expecting. So I don't know. Like, if the LR Team Bardock could get, like, a really strong EZA and they could be runnable, that could help Tora out a lot. Remember, unfortunately, here's one thing that's very bad about this, is that this character's wanting Team Bardock, which is this one right here. But Super Saiyan Bardock is not Team Bardock, unfortunately. I really am not the biggest fan of that decision. I feel like that's not really great. Because it's like, because we're probably... Super Saiyan 3 Bardock is probably going to get his EZA. I think the Mass Saiyan, characters are going to get their sub-EZAs as well. That's the Super Saiyan 2 Bardock and the 2 Super Saiyan 1 Bardocks. I feel like they're all probably going to EZA during the celebration, and the LR Team Bardock. But most of those characters are not Team Bardock, which is unfortunate. They are all storied figures, though, which, remember, that this Tora unit is still going to want. So, all right, let's see what we do on this turn. They seem decent, though. This Tora unit certainly is stronger than, like, Trunks and Giru, right? Which is good. Like I could see myself using Tora, like, we're going to need a little bit of luck, but, like, I could probably use Tora type neutral in some of these tough red zone fights. Like, no way I could use him probably against, like, the Metal Cooler Core. That would be too scary, but we could... This Tora unit does potentially seem to me to be on the level, certainly to go type neutral in potentially a lot of these red zone fights. And I think Tora is doing pretty significant work for Bardock as well, right? Bardock himself is going to look a lot better as long as Tora is around. So we do want to sort of keep that in mind, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about some of these characters, right? Tora and stuff like that. I do certainly think that they probably could have made both the Tora and Bardock a little bit better, because like we're coming off of Kid Goku, Android 8, Gamma 1, and Gamma 2. right? Bardock and Tora are worse than all other 4 of those units. Like, I would probably rank Android 8 directly, like ahead of Bardock, like, as a character, I think, in terms of strength level. Just because what Android 8 does is very, very uncommon for a lot of characters. Bardock maxed out can be very effective, I think, probably, but I don't know. I feel like they could have done better by this Bardock and the Tora, right? How would I change Tora to make him better? I mean, dude, in terms of Tora, one of the easiest things they could do, which would actually make him significantly more effective, is simply just give him defense here, right? Like, that would help a lot. Or, like, maybe change. So, it's 10% chance to crit, dodge, and damage reduction per team Bardock category ally in the same turn. Maybe just remove that, and then give the unit 50% damage reduction if there's another team Bardock category ally in the same turn. I think that would be better. Just give them flat out 50% damage reduction if there's another team Bardock category ally in the turn with them. Bam. I feel like that would work better. Because this is a character I'm definitely going full dodge, right? Absolutely. I do like them, so at the very least they're supporting, right? The same thing with Trunks and well, this unit is definitely better than Trunks and Giru, but Trunks and Giru was definitely undertuned, but at the very least they're supporting by a huge amount, right? I could say the same thing with this Tora character. Now, I believe it looks like we do have our support, so that the LR Team Bardock, it does seem like it counts towards getting us that extra support level. That's good to know. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I wasn't actually completely sure if they were going to count the Team Bardock unit, but they do. So having Team Bardock here does count in terms of giving us the support. If Fasha gets a dodge right here, remember this gives Tora a little bit of extra support as well. Some of these Team Bardock characters can be fairly strong. Remember, that's a very significant buff to that dodge. Tora might do more damage on this turn, yeah, than he did on the turn with Bardock. So, there we go. There is the Tora banner unit, right? Not really reason to go on for, like, a long, huge showcase here. Like, this basically shows what the unit is capable of doing. I think that the unit is decent, right? If storied figures becomes like a team, or if there's a mission to do with storied figures, this is definitely going to be one of the first units you would go to, right? They are supporting a bad category, which is storied figures, so, I mean, that's certainly helpful. I just wish that maybe, like, you take, you know, so they're doing, like, 6 million attack stats, which is very good for a support unit that's got some defense to them, but take away 3 million of that attack stat funnel towards defense, and this character is cooking, right? Like, and, like, Sheila, I think Sheila is, like, borderline a top 10 unit in the game overall, and Sheila does, like, 400k attack stats. Why is she so good? Because she does everything else, right? You have juggernauts, like Final Form Cooler, Vegeta and Trunks, the LR Gods, Kid Goku, Gamma 2, who can carry all the damage for you. You just need... a lot of times we just need characters to sort of, like, support them. You know, this type of character right here does not need to do a 6 million attack stat. They just need to help Bardock live. That's what they need to do. And they didn't quite nail it. This unit is good, but they certainly could have made them more defensive and take that offensive firepower away, man. Get used to me saying that, because, like, the way, like, the game has sort of evolved, like, that's it. Like, a lot of these characters, they get this little bit of extra damage, but that's just not what is needed. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.